My people, when they say just be a good person, they mean it. Yes, everybody, in fact, anybody that has made that statement, the person really, really knows what the person is up to. Yes, because all you have to do is to just be a good person and it will vindicate, you will get vindicated in all ways. So, right now, what is happening is simple. What is happening is the Council of Elders has stormed the Olori quarters to vindicate Olori Naomi in the midst of all the chaos and all the gbasgbos these women are putting up. And remember that Tobi Phillips moving out of the palace has become a thing for them to take advantage of. They are trying to put on blames, do every single thing they can to make sure that Naomi becomes the person who will be blamed for all of these actions. She becomes that very person who will be blamed for all of these actions. But my people, why are they always blaming Olori Naomi? That is one thing that we have not been able to understand right now. Yes, why are they always blaming Naomi for every single thing, for everything that happens? For every single thing that happens in the palace, these women blame Naomi. Whether Naomi is there or Naomi is not there, they are blaming her. So it is beginning to be a thing of concern so much. Yes, it's beginning to be so much a thing of concern, because if all of us would want to look into this matter carefully, if we would want to understand what is happening here, then it has become so obvious. It has become so obvious that nothing will stop these women from doing whatsoever it is that they want. Nothing will stop them. And that nothing, I mean, they will keep on dragging Naomi. So now the Council of Elders have seen it upon themselves that the best thing they can do is to go to that palace, to go to that Olori quarters and solve this thing once and for all. And on solving it, they have decided to storm the palace and they storm the quarters for once and for all and address this issue. And on addressing the issue, they have told these women to completely stay off Olori Naomi. Now, this is the Council of Elders that have come out to give this warning. It is not every random person, it is not everybody, it is not just anyone. It is a Council of Elders that have come out to give this warning. And if anybody would not listen, then it is left for the person. Remember when the Ifa chief priest told Ronke that your only option would be to leave the palace if you ever come after Naomi again. The only option you would have is to leave the palace. And and all of them keeps thinking it's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. It is no joke. It is no joke. Because these people have seen that these women will stop at nothing. And in the midst of them stopping at nothing, it is better we take actions that will actually look, in fact, actions that these women themselves, they will know that every single thing they are doing in the palace, it's something that is worth taking it into consideration. Because if at the end of the day these elders begin to go back to what they were doing, remember, now let me take you back a little, how these elders were collecting bribe, collecting a lot of things, collecting so many things from these all of these oloris and the rest. And when they anytime they go in for council meetings, all those their elders meetings, the meetings will be divided. Because this person is for Ronke, this person is for Mariam, this person is for that person. To some point, to a very large extent, even them, they lost respect in the sight of these women. Why did they lose respect? Because these women felt they were easily controlled. Yes, they were easily controlled. So in the midst of them controlling the elders with the little money they had, they could find their way through. But one certain morning like that, these elders woke up and they said, no, we will not take bribe from anybody again though. No matter what happens, we are not taking any form of bribe from anybody again. So the matters will be judged fairly. If you are wrong, you are wrong. If you are right, you are right. So that is how they looked into the matter, and the elders themselves, because during that period, even the Ooni himself was quite skeptic about the elders, because if the elders could, do any of those, collect bribe, then do anything, then it was worth being careful of what would be the outcome with them. And the Oni became extremely careful with them until the elders renounced their faith, and and every single thing became static. So right now that the elders have come back into their path and they want to be on the right track, there is nothing that will make them go back to that old path again. So if it is bribing, then forget it. This woman will not get these elders again. If it is bribe, they will not get these elders again as it stands. But under other notes and other circumstance, we cannot tell, but we'll see how they play out. So the elders, so the council, have stormed the palace to give a very, very strong warning. They have stormed the Olori quarters to give them a strong warning concerning Olori Naomi, because keep blaming Naomi for things she did not do, keep blaming Naomi for every single thing, then it is not right. It is not right. We have to be considerate at some point. We have to be considerate to a very large extent. In fact, we even have to look into these things. We have to look into a lot of these things at the end of the day. We have to look into it, because the elders now have a point. They have a point that these women should stop making Naomi look so bad. Naomi is not a bad person. Naomi is not a bad person. This woman is just one of the most sweetest soul we have ever seen. She's one of the most amazing souls we have ever seen. Yes, Naomi is one of those. And in the midst of every single thing happen, let it not be like we are bringing false news, we are bringing false accusations, we are doing these things just to remain relevant in the face of the blogs. Because we know that in as much as Naomi is one person we dearly love, it is not everybody that loves her. Fact established. It is not everybody that loves her. So we are not forcing everybody to come and love Naomi. That is it. But what the elders are trying to say is that let the truth remain the truth. Let the truth of a matter remain the truth of that matter. Let not be like false accusations and all of those things will be coming in play on any single thing at all. And that is what they have stormed the Olori quarters to tell these women today, that stay off Naomi's case. Stop bringing in false accusations. Stop making Naomi look like a bad person. Stop giving the internet the boost to always talk of, like always on the news, always in the forefront of the news, always on the platform. Stop giving the internet the leverage to do all of these things. And the elders in council have spoken. So let's see what will be the end of this matter.